any vantage point would do.
My abiding memory of the game is driving up in the team bus into Wembley, and the father standing there with two kids, must have been 6 or 7 of the kids, one decked out blue and white, one decked out red and white. And I thought that's the way it should be.
Everton had finished 2 points behind Liverpool in the League Championship and were determined to spoil their party.
Kenny didn't say too much because he was playing. He didn't have a goal or anything. He basically just said, listen, you haven't played and you're only 1-0 down. Imagine what's going to happen when you do start playing. You know, try and give us a confidence to go out there and play our normal game. And that's what we've done in the second half. Team's got the equaliser where we knew we were going to win.
Liverpool became only the 3rd club in history to achieve the league and cup double. Kenny Dalglish remains the only player-manager to have achieved the same feat. Once again, it was time to celebrate.
I don't know what they deserve, but they've definitely got that anyway. Who's pouring that?
It's the first time we've ever seen you embarrassed.
It's a glow view.
The Scots' achievements led to the freedom of his native city, but the hunger for success remained unabated. He continued to develop the Liverpool side, and the late 80s saw what many regard as one of their finest ever teams. Central to that lineup was John Barnes.
He's probably the most intelligent British footballer ever, you know, because Kenny didn't have a lot of pace, not particularly skillful, but he was so intelligent that he could look quick. He thought two steps ahead of everybody else.
The 1988 league title was comfortably secured, and a second Manager of the Year award was added to his collection. But for Dalglish and Liverpool, their darkest hour was still to come. The Hillsborough disaster of 1989 claimed the lives of 96 Liverpool fans. In the weeks that followed, football was forgotten. Liverpool Football Club was represented at each and every funeral, and Dalglish was playing a major role.
The way he handled everything at Hillsborough was incredible. He went to every funeral. Kenny Dalglish couldn't do anything more for the people of Liverpool supporters.
Every single person that's got any interest in football was affected by Hillsborough, but not as badly as the families themselves. They're the ones that were most important at that time, and to this day still are the most important.
Fittingly, Liverpool went on to win the FA Cup that season. Dalglish led his team to glory from the sidelines, and in May 1990, his last ever playing appearance saw Liverpool presented with yet another league title. 9 months later, though, Dalglish resigned.
I knew come February that I needed to get a rest, and it wasn't in the club's interest for me to still be there, because if you're in charge and you can't make a decision, then the football club deserves better than that.
His legacy remained, though, and the next generation of Liverpool players found inspiration lay at the feet of the king.
When you're 15, you go and see, you know, arguably one of the greatest managers and one of the greatest players of all time, and he says, "How are you?" Takes the time out to speak to you and your dad, and really show that, you know, he wants you to come and play for him. But at 15, you know, that really sold it for me.
And even the day he left, which was something I'll never ever forget, he had probably the most difficult, traumatic day of his life when he left Liverpool, because he was the king at Liverpool. He said at the time to ring me that afternoon and just say, "Listen, don't worry about anything, you're going to be fine at Liverpool, they've got high hopes for you." And I think that was a mark of the man.
8 months later, Dalglish was appointed manager of Blackburn Rovers, whom he led to the Premier League title at Anfield in 1995. He also had spells managing Newcastle United and his former club Celtic. It's his talent on the pitch, though, alongside his achievements, which live long in the memory. More than 300 goals in over 800 senior appearances. The first player to score 100 league goals in both Scotland and England. Scotland's most capped player and joint record goalscorer. More than 30 team and individual honours speak volumes for his abilities. And in a recent poll on the club's website, he was voted by the fans as the greatest player in the history of Liverpool Football Club.
It's acknowledged now, he's King Kenny, so he's part of royalty really.
I'm just thankful that I played with him.